I watched her move that day, feline chimera, precise and sharp. Each gesture traced a story untold, something rare within her arc. A stillness speaking volumes wide, a presence caught between the lines, something deeper than first appears, drawing my attention near. I caught a glimpse of something rare, not fully seen, not laid bare, a quiet power held inside, revealing more than surface tried. Feline, a chimera, a quiet flame, sweet and saucy, left unnamed. Each breath she held, each step precise, a quiet spark, her standing light. Feline, a chimera, a graceful might. Behind those moments others missed, a strength that whispers, not a fist. No loud proclamation, no grand display, just subtle power finding its way. Quiet passion brewing slow, beneath the surface calm and low. Confidence that doesn't scream, but quietly breaks through the scene. In the spaces where most retreat, where silence holds its own heartbeat, a complexity begins to rise, revealing layers neath disguise. Not fighting hard, just standing clear. A power gathering without a fear. I saw the lightness of her frame, the way she moved without a claim. No need to prove, no need to fight, just perfectly balanced, razor bright. A presence crafted, sharp and true, defying every shallow view. I sense the power held inside, not bound by what was first defined. A quiet strength beyond her frame, revealing depth without a claim. Feline, a chimera, a quiet flame, sweet and saucy, left unnamed. Each breath she held, each step precise, a quiet spark, her standing light. Feline, a chimera, a graceful might. A chimera, a quiet flame, sweet and saucy, left unnamed. Each breath she held, each step precise, a quiet spark, her standing light. Feline, a chimera, a graceful might.
Alrighty, hello everyone, hello, how's everyone doing today? Hello all of you lurkers there as well. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful day. Unlike the other few times, I gotta like change up my stuff. Like the other few times, I have been drawing in the background. Hi Squeak, how's it going? Been doing drawing in the background, and I'm going to be like continuing the drawing while we go into it, and we're gonna be working, or I'm gonna be working on trying to get this to look really nice, a good pinup, a good low shot to make it look powerful as well. That's good. One thing I realized that I can do for my voice chat or TTS is that every time that the ads start, I can make Tricky Cat go, "Man, I hate ads." Just realized I could do that. I'll do that later. Right now, focusing on drawing. But don't be afraid to ask any questions or, talk along with it. I'll try to chime in. I'm not that distracted when I'm drawing. Oops. It's like kind of distracted, not fully. Like, for example, I rushed everything to get all this done, and I didn't even like put up some music that while I'm drawing. I usually listen to like podcasts or something in the background, but can't really do that for copyright reasons. Like I'll listen to someone's stream while I draw, or like pull up like those really long YouTube documentary type of things that people do. Just listen along with that while I'm drawing. The main point that I'm trying to do today is that I'm going to try and turn this into a little pin. Going to be in this area. A nice little pinup. I'm going to be using the techniques I learned in the last drawing that I was working on. This time, I'm going to be a lot more detailed. I'm not going to like rush any. Like last time I rushed it so I could try it out. Huh? What'd you find, Adi? I mean, right now I'm not in VR. I can take it. I can take a look. A pole dancer. That's cool. Hey, love, can we install a pole in the middle of the room? Installing a pole in the middle of the room. Did we do that? Naked Redux. Never heard of them. Yeah, we'll install a pole, drill more holes in the ceiling, make the landlord mad at us, and then eventually that pole will fall onto the floor because it isn't secure properly. I guess it's still in the same room. That's not going to change for who knows how long. Maybe 20, 40 years. Yeah, you can't. Well, you wouldn't anger me. You would anger Twitch. Twitch is the one that's more like, yeah, you can't have nudity. Why I kind of like did most of the drawing. Most of the drawing in the back. I am expecting to take like 40 hours on this. At least that's the plan. I wanted to get at least some of it done this. Yeah. No, I get that. I mean, if you throw some context in and it doesn't look like it's like, oh yeah, here's this old anti-anime. Oh, cool. When it comes to Discord, I don't get mad at that kind of stuff. It's just more of like, I just need the context. I may not respond all the time, but I try. No, I know I don't respond to everyone, even though I probably should. Why my Discord is continually keeps on being left on invisible, even though I've been trying to remind myself to turn myself back to idle. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting to put myself back on idle. I do it temporarily so that people don't see me on idle overnight while I'm, sleeping. And I just forget to turn it back off. Hey, wow, how's it going?
Get booped, nerd.
Too Tricky Cat, really? See? More reactions. I wish that would go off a little faster. I'll take it. It's better than nothing. And ironically, it was like the Tricky Cat one. It's going good for me too. It's been going good for me for a while. Like it's been 3 weeks since I moved, and it's like the energy and the openness. I don't know how to really call it. It's a lot different. Before it was like I felt constricted, couldn't really do much, never really had the chance or ideas to do anything, and now it's like, yeah, I'll do it whenever I want. Oh, you want to draw for 20 hours? Okay. All the hip. I even get real hip. That's how much you know that that's how much you know that it's like, yeah, definitely cat like. Cat like through and through. I can get this right. Like I did all of this like from this, but the problem is trying to get the legs right. And you're looking at different leg types. Try not to make the paws look like they're like, you know, balls, like I did right now. Hey, Cian, how's it going? Yes. I mean, at least I have one that's cute. At least I have the little one that's cute. I would point to him, but I don't have like hand track. I mean, what can you say to this face? That's oh, geez. The funny thing is, I even did the picture for it, and you're like, yep, confirms it. I did it for jokes.
Get booped, nerd.
Yeah, tricky. I wish I could, like, alternate between it, but I don't think I can do that in mix. If I can, I'll make it so that it, like, does something different. But I don't know how to do that. That's why I wanted to get the Tricky Cat going and reacting to stuff, because it's... I don't have him reacting to everything yet, but I like it that it's like, oh yeah, that's what I need to do. Not that much Lego. That's what I need to do. Okay, let me write that down. Hold on. So. Point number 1, Tricky Cat, the note to self. Yeah, it does. It's not. It is supposed to do nothing. That's the whole point of it. You just waste your point. I do want to do something else though. Note to self. Note to self. Tricky Cat reacts. Ads starting. I hate ads. You know, Tricky Cat would hate ads. Derp. Tricky Cat, man, wasted coins or something. What else did I say? He needs a reaction to. Oh no! Steam is doing Steam thing. I mean, it is a Tuesday, so they're doing their usual maintenance. All the knockout. And also buy buns. There was one more that I said that he should react to. What was it? The ads. I think I should have Dirt react to something. Boop he reacts to. Head Pat. I don't know what else he can react to. I'm just gonna leave that as a list for now, and I'll just add more. Showing me his offline clear or not. Yeah, stretch. Oh yeah, there we go. He can react to that one. Desktop stretch. That respawns like stand up, it's good for you. I don't know. I'm just thinking of more things that I can add for him. I've got some of his reactions. Like whenever you do hydrate, he'll react to that. He'll react to becoming VIP. Oh no. No, it's actually a good thing that I have it down there because sitting all day is bad for it. Standing up and stretching is a good thing. That's why whenever I do desktop games, I have that as a kind of like the hydrate. Oh, for that response. Responsive, but I don't have to type everything. As starting. Stretch. I'll come up with some goofy for him to say later. Because I figured out how to do. Well, I didn't figure out. I typed my VTS in, but now he reacts to a lot of the redemptions. Not all of them yet. He even reacts to my shake it one. He just goes, shake it, chickie. Cute. He also reacts to subscribers now, follows, raids, gift subs, everything. I tied that in finally. I didn't know that I needed like a separate like widget for that. It works now. I want to get the tail in right. Yeah, I understand. Yes, there's one part that will be stretched, but I'm still not ready for it. When it comes to physical stuff, I'm like very nervous. It's not. I don't have like the digital like. I don't have the digital condom. But. I don't have the condom that is virtual. Yeah, exactly. It's best to like take it at your own pace. Because I had an ex where, because I wanted to take things at my own pace because I never felt I was ready and whatnot, the ex just like threw temper tantrums whenever they didn't get it their way. Oh boy. But yeah, they threw temper tantrums whenever they didn't get their way exactly when they wanted it, so... And that's what I mean when I say it's like, yeah, taking it at your own pace is a good thing. You know, you're nervous, and you have no idea. Enough. Bring that leg is up, I want to make it look... Yeah, exactly. And like I said, the X that I had, the digital X, the actual X that I had, ooh, crazy. But no, the digital X I had, they just wanted to do everything when they wanted, despite the fact that I wasn't comfortable. Like they wanted to get to third base before even like 2 months in. I'm like, what the heck? What was that for? didn't do anything wrong. What was that the bonk for? I mean, that is what the redeems are for. Keep me on toes. That is exactly what they're for, because it's like, I like it when you guys use all the redeems as like, you know, stream toys. They're meant to be. What? Buttons. I still need to like add more emotes. I just haven't gotten to it. I haven't really made many. Yes, if you can dodge an emote, you can dodge a ball, but sadly I can't dodge emotes because I'm stuck in place. I think I'll reach up to 7. I need to update that. I am starting to get used to my new place, so so I can probably update that. Like Monday and Wednesdays are bonus stream, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or dodge this. I can't dodge emotes. They're perfectly directed at my head, and they like spawn 2 feet in front of it, if that. And they spawn like 2 feet in front of my face. That's like, yeah. Actually, not even 2 feet, like 1 foot. And it does try. It's not my fault that they have perfect accuracy. Blame the creator of the plugin. They gave him perfect accuracy. At least the coins are only a drizzle. Yeah, the coins are only a drizzle. Think about that for a second. Drizzle. Why does it? I put in like secret little combos. Yes, exactly. Works. 7. Line that up. Line this up. Work with. Go. Tail finished. Now I've got the first draft done. Oh, I should double check. A little lopsided, but more so like I didn't do the more so that I didn't balance the character than it is like I drew something wrong. Nothing looks funky. And that goes down. Yep. We have the bulb, blaster a little bit, shirt, pants. Is that right side or left? That's right side. We need the chain. Chain will matter later. There. Now we go into second draft. I keep saying we, like it's a tutorial. I blame my YouTuber past. See the line. mouthful. Ooh, I can even make Tricky Cat react to that too. Hold on. 7 days weird terrain. Is it kind of like the one where that Nylet found, where it was like a piece of green in that burnt forest area? And I have to be careful with what I put, make Tricky Cat react to, because if he does it like 20 times within an hour, it gets very annoying very fast. And there's no variation with TTS. I gotta be very careful with what phrase I give him for different reactions. 30 days and found one I cleared out for a horde base, and it half respawn. Oh no. That's not good. Shoot. Good thing it was on a temporary. I still think that the expression that I put on there is very cute. Really nice. Even do the. I didn't even do the fangs on it, which I usually do. Now we're getting into a little detail. I keep saying E. It's not a fucking. I'm getting into the detail before, like, actually getting into the lines and stuff. Helps too. My VTuber. Then I can ponder. If Omar's done with your Red Panda, maybe we can get him to fix my Tricky Cat so he doesn't look so uncanny. I don't know what it would cost though. That's the problem. Because that's the thing with my original Tricky Cat, is that the head is, it's too human while also being too wide, when the trick of it is that it was supposed to be like Pokemon like. What if I did this into there? No, that doesn't. I mean, I guess, yeah, straining into there. Not really. So it doesn't look like my drawings at all. My drawings are cute. But yeah, that's the other. That it wasn't a reaction to Tricky Cat. That was the other thing. And starting in to counting. That way, I can tell when I'm starting instead of it just. All right, yeah, that was. Not well. Need to. Here are the ads. Yeah, I would make him go like, man, I hate ads. Or something like that. Something simple. Just, I hate ads. It's something simple. While I do hate ads, I do try and make sure that because I'm inconvenienced by them, or because you guys are inconvenienced by them, I still just kind of wait to make sure that, you know, the inconvenience isn't. I'll become a KK again. Oh, fine. Welcome back, Chad. Oh, there's a reception. Am I just 3 when it comes to the drawing? That I don't overwhelm the lines too much. I don't know. I'll think about that. I do want to show that, yes, there are whiskers. They're very I've done Bob Ross paintings before in VR chat. It's actually really fun. I recommend it if you have VR. It's actually really fun. Although don't stream it or else the Bob Ross Foundation will actually cease and desist you and copyright claim and everything that you did, even though you just had the thing on the background. Bob Ross Foundation only cares about money. They don't care about the, you know, the actual art of art. Yeah. Yeah, the company that runs all the videos is a piece of ass. Like even the Twitch channel. Like if you have the Twitch channel on, which I could do, they would, yeah, they care more. If they cared about Bob Ross, it would be more open and accepting. Yep, exactly. That's why they run the Bob Ross stuff on the Twitch channel 24/7. Always get ad revenue, always have someone watching. And they don't even have to do anything, they just do replays. Mm-hmm. Sickening. It's not even about the art either, because it's like, oh yeah, I want to follow along with the tutorial. Nope. Nope. Copyright, cease and desist. So annoying. I did that as for like streams, and it was like, nope, you get nothing from. We're taking away all your views, even though the whole point of the stream was just me following along with a tutorial, you know, for art. And it was a fun stream idea. I was going to continue with it. Like once a week, go into the VR chat world and go, once a week, go into the VR chat world and do a Bob Ross painting by following the tutorial. Oh, really, Automod? I thought I said it was okay that this was okay. Automod, I swear. Yeah. Try making money and stop another print. Yep, exactly. Hey, I know of an asshole who only wanted money from me and nothing else. Oh, you're having fun and that makes it you're having fun and that makes money? Give me money. Or don't have fun. Who am I kidding? They don't deserve any recognition. I don't have to deal. Okay, something's up with this. Thing is up. Let's do. I want the closer to this. I want to show that we have gravity and pull this way, but also show that yeah. Exactly. Or in the case that I had to deal with, give me money. You're not doing anything. You're lazy. Give me money. Oh, someone decided to do something because they felt like it? No, I'm just gonna punish you for forcing you to give me more money. Mm-hmm. That's what.
Water and water and water, water, water and water and water, water, water and water.
Drink up, Tricky.
I will, Tricky Cat. Give me the hydrants and make it think. Yes. See, this is the kind of thing that I wanted to do like literally like 10 years ago, but the technology wasn't there. Where I had like Tricky Hat in the corner, and he kind of like did his like said his little things, his little quips, and I would just kind of react to him because you know he's his own little cute little being. Kind of what I've always wanted because I mean it's not perfect, better than what I would have had like 10 years ago. Well, VR has been stagnant for a while, and that's mostly because of the fact that most of the big players that made those big, huge, bulky PC headsets have gone nowhere. We might see one, but I think they're going to do a mobile one, and that's just an if. And the other ones has been Meta, but Meta's gotten themselves like locked, and they haven't really innovated too much in the past few years either. Apple was a big one, but Apple kind of dropped it immediately, so it's been stagnant. It will be there though, eventually. They are attempting to make sunglass shapes for VR headsets. Yes, they are attempting that. Is it there? No, but it's getting there. Like back when, like I have basically generation, well I would say generation 1, but generation 2 hardware. Yep, we went sideways and just kind of like barely did any progress since then. Yep. It depends on where the market is. And they figured that, they found out that they could get away with, you know, just doing side grades rather than upgrades and improving stuff. That's where we're at. But technology will continue to get better. Just like how AI is going to get better and, you know, all of our other technologies, it will get better. I would love to get an actual like AI partner kind of thing. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and they just kind of they mind their own business. Once in a while, they'll chime in if they want, like a person, but we're not there yet. That looks absolutely adorable. Is it perfect? No, but looking very adorable. And the best part is, oh, I need to do the eyebrows, but the best part is I do this, and it still looks good. In fact, it looks slightly better doing this way. Which is a very good thing. Oh, I didn't need to go there. That's it, like. Yeah, Arcane Text. Oh my god. Imagine walking around with them on because you forgot to take them off. It's just you walk into the store and you go like, man, why is everyone naked here? Because you left yourself in like a 18 plus instance. Or like you're walking around the aisles trying not to fall off a cliff that's only in the VR area. No. I'm saying like in VR, you left yourself in like an 18 plus area, but you go to the store normally and you confuse yourself because you're like, wait, what the fuck? Exactly. Like everything's fine until you realize, wait a minute. Why is there a cliff in front of my front door? I keep forgetting that this is a oval, not a... Safety things will be added. Deactivate once you leave the VR boundary. Maybe. I don't know. That's a very big maybe. I don't know what they would plan on it. Or we might have holodecks. Walk anywhere, be anywhere, be anyone. Have all the safeties turned off and then accidentally get shot. You know, holodeck. When I first got into Steam VR, I set my Steam Home as the holodeck. But then I was like, you know what? I don't really need this as a Steam Home. I just want to hop into the. I don't want to load a Witch Desert theme. I don't want to load a world or a program just to shut it down to load another program. And that's kind of where I was when it came to. That's kind of where I was sitting when it came to like. Oh, yeah, Gerudo Valley. That's why I said which one, because like I know a few desert themes from Twilight Princess. Other Zelda games. God, that is not the back of the shirt, that is my... the desert animal. They stuck with that too when they did Breath of the Wild. Desert Amazon. I saw a short earlier today where it was like, this is the reason why people hate Nintendo, and it's like they went over like everything from Nintendo all the way up to Wii U and Switch, and it's like, oh yeah, Iwata worked on the Switch, and it's like that was the last good console, and then it was like, yeah, everything's all money and power, and yeah, the touch is a lot. You know, I can't dodge it. If I actually could react to it, I could. Yeah. See? Perfect accuracy. And of course it had to be the LOL or LUL one. The lol. I can't dodge it. It is perfectly it is perfect accuracy. I've never had an emote miss. Actually, I take that back. I've had it miss once, and the only time that it missed once was when I was like walking back to my PC and but I'm already shipped. I've already been shipped. Why? I have them also cheap. But I was walking back to my PC and my avatar was moving erratically. That is the only time it missed. Otherwise, it never misses. It's 100% accurate. Yeah, exactly. It's missed once out of who knows how many times that emote has been thrown. An emote has been thrown. Please. I will say though, the box and what else did and the bucket are easy to avoid. Not super easy, they're just easy. And doesn't look right. Because I'm not following the thing, but I don't want to follow it. I want to make it up the hip. Yeah. Really? One at a time? Why? Oh jeez. Goober. Speaking of Goober, I forgot to lock this. I don't rock all the way back. You Goober. I can't dodge. They're locked on. If it were in VR, I could probably dodge them. Me? I've never tried. I couldn't get the Twitch stuff to work properly. Who knows? Hey, it don't work. It locks me in place. It locks me in place. What am I supposed to do? I want this to cup around though. The problem, the hand gesture that I have here doesn't cup, but it does. I don't know about that one. The cat, if the cat wants to like target you, it will target you, and it will change direction in order to target you. I would know. I've had a cat that did that. And of course, for the redeem. Yeah. No, not yeah. For the redeem. For the redeem. Goober. All goobers. That's right. You can't distract me enough to not finish this. Then again, I'm 100% not going to finish this in time because once I get all the sketch done, I'm going to be working on the shading. The sketch lines are going to be like not the actual lining. There's a lot of stuff that's not going to be finished by the time I finish this. Now, there's no way I'm going to finish this in 4 hours. That's the whole point of this. Because I want to put in as much detail as possible, and that means lots of time. Still say that looks awesome. Probably one of the best faces I've done. When I can actually do a Daki. And then I'm making that extra saucy. If I'm making a Daki, I'm making it extra saucy. Even if it were safe for work. And I'd be drawing it from scratch too. And ads again. Hey Sati, how's it going? It won't even have it won't even be that scary color-wise. It's got the low angle, so it's meant to have make the subject look powerful, which is the whole point of, you know, framing and everything.
Thank you.
Thanks for gifting the sub.
Neelit VRC gifted Scandisk a sub? That's awesome!
See, he reacts to everything now. I find it weird that it is a question, like, a sub? It's awesome! But it's still cute. Welcome back, chat, for those who are stuck with ads. I'm going to say something which is I'm going to get a bonk for, but only because of the fact that I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't need anything yet. Well, I got a bonk. Deserved, but again, I didn't do it on purpose. I just like kept going. I'm like, I should have eaten something. I'll have to try and eat something like a little later. But no, I just like kept going, kept rolling, and I just like, oh yeah, I should have eaten like 3 hours ago. You know, I should have eaten hours ago. I didn't. I should have. I'll eat some. But again, I forgot to eat what I normally do. Because I just kept on focusing on stuff. Making Tricky Cat react. Doing like fun little reactions whenever you guys redeem stuff and such. And I just... Well, and also trying to get that fucking deck to work. You want to hear the escapades of me fucking with a freaking AI to be like, okay, I have these cards, what can I do to make a combo? And it keeps on suggesting shit that it's like, ah, yes. Keeps suggesting shit like, oh, yes, you should banish everything. Which would work if you had cards that took it back out of the banish pile. Which there are cards that do that. But it never gave me the cards that would actually do that and help you. Oh, you banished a dark and light card? Okay, here's a card that'll help getting back out of the banish pile. Banish zone. But it never did that. I get frustrated. So right now I have a half-working deck and don't know how to fix it. But it's a decent deck. It's got an idea. It just doesn't flow how I want it to. Because I need 2 cards in order to... I need at least 2 cards in order to do one combo. I need a bunch more cards than I thought I would need to do another combo, and it just... Frustrating. It's tough. It's meant to be tough, especially when you're not following a meta deck. When you're not following a meta deck how-to kind of thing. Here's how you build a deck so that you do it. Hard. Like, what was the one that I said yesterday that the AI suggested? It was like, really? I don't know. It was something like, oh yeah, you want monster effect negation? Use skill drain. Negate all the effects of your own monsters that use the effects in order to keep the deck running. Yes. Like stupid shit. Just never listened. Oh, I'm doing the circle the wrong way. I need to... So what I'm doing wrong with my knuckles is that I'm doing this, which is completely backwards. I should be doing this. we go. Yeah, I had my cute little trick cat react to stuff. Cute. But I did a lot of that in the background, like an hour, so it didn't. Tail, well, the tail covers the hand, so I don't need to worry about the hand. Because it also covers the hip, too. Speaking of, is that emote? Oh, alert one. Yeah, go ahead and lurk. Find alert. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I know one that I can do for Tricky Cat whenever you guys alert. Hold on. Now whenever you guys like say, hey, I'm gonna go lurk, I have them now react with in a way of like, oh, you're gonna lurk, all right, bring me some snacks. He's a derp. Tricky Cat's a derp. He's supposed to be a derp. He's supposed to be a little mascot. The whole point of him. This ridge, only it, not to like draw it or anything, but to like emphasize that we got a hip here. That's more of a reminder than it. Here we have, it's doing here like I'm doing a tutorial. I have the belt here is my original outfit belt, and like goes around pretty thick. Or like replicate. You know, that's really not that bad. That looks really. Make that my profile. Really good. Actually, to be fair, this needs to be a little bit more. A little funky. There we go. A lot more rounded. It didn't look rounded. And I know that like the shirt is pushing it in, which is what I was doing, but it's like, not good. Underwear? Not doing underwear. I mean, I could, but again, not gonna do it just because of the fact that by doing it, start being a little bit too risque for Twitch. I don't really do that. And the reason why I'm going to keep this to lines is because it's going to be so thin that even if I try and like draw them as perfect loops, I'm going to be able to see the connectors. It's just going to be a massive. We're just going to do the lines to shape and. Keep saying it like I'm doing a fucking tutorial, man. Not doing a tutorial. That's why I say that I had the Let's Play first, because I used to do them, and I do wee whenever I'm streaming. And I hit enter. I didn't. Oh, I see it. Fine. Ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum. Trying to think of my folds. I think I did it right because we want the fold to come up because it's going over a bump. Gone. Well, I wish I could listen to different music or to like podcast. But then you guys would hear it, and that's copyright. I mean, I could turn off like the background music. I could listen to it, but then it's like, oh yeah, you're listening to someone else's stream. Yeah, we can't have that. I don't want it to Twitch. With degrees of what? Degrees of what? Oh, yeah. Don't anger Twitch. Not a good idea. You know, I just stream on Kick where all the deviants go. Oh yeah. Did you hear about so apparently recently a Kick streamer was firing paintballs with no protection in public. They're out for a warrant for their arrest because they hit people. And Kick banned them for 1,000 years. Like, they really don't want that person coming back. 1,000 years. Like, that's crazy. I mean, better than Twitch. They would have yes, 1,000 years. And I mean, better than Twitch. They probably would have just banned them for 1 day. I'm not gonna be able to dodge. It locks me in place. I have literally less than half of a second to react. See? Wait, where's my annoy button? There it is. Yeah, exactly. This is why this is only gonna be a line and then... They're so small that you're not gonna really be able to... And for those who think that I'm actually annoyed about it, if I was annoyed with drawing emotes and the barrages and stuff like that, I wouldn't have them up there. I'm just playing with chat because of the fact that it's fun to be like, oh, you're trying to get me annoyed and you keep throwing emotes at me. How dare you? Because it's fun. Exactly. If it was annoying and something that I really shouldn't be, I didn't like at all, I wouldn't have it up there. I've had redeems where it's like, oh, this sounds like a good idea. Well, of course. And none of my redeems are meant to annoy me. That's why I play it up that it annoys me, because it's like, hey, that's fun. Annoy the streamer. It doesn't really annoy me, but because I put it in there on purpose. Kind of like how I have you can make Tricky Cat say whatever you want, with some exceptions. I've put in no words that it will literally bleep it out. But regardless, I don't think I'm pretty sure I didn't catch them all. But regardless though, I wouldn't put it up there if I put it up as an option if it was going to annoy me. If people are going to abuse it, I'll take it away. That's different. I haven't had that happen yet. I don't invoke the type of crowd that will purposely try to abuse shit. There we go. Looks fine because once I that it still looks fine. And that's why it's only going to remain lines because try coloring that in. I did say I was going to put in detail onto it. Detail it is. Not superfluous, but detailed nonetheless. Hmm. Cap. That's what makes the tail look like it's a scorpion a little bit. Manticore. All manticores are chimeras, but not all chimeras are manticores. I should do like obscure games as like a showcase kind of, and be like, hey, I have some obscure games that I picked up along the way. Let's show you this one, and then show you the what it's called is pop-up dungeon. There's kind of like a little dungeon crawler you throw in there. You kind of play D&D a little bit, and I made my own character in there. I made Tricky Cat. Even has little quips like, "That's not how chimeras work." Really cute. Has little quips whenever he like uses attacks and stuff. He's kind of like a I built it to be kind of like a an evasion ninja. So whenever he evades something, he attacks. Whenever he's up close, he has a very high chance of evading things. And he gets an extra attack for evading. And then he's able to reposition himself. He's able to do other spells like, oh, you're up close against me? All right, fire breath. And there's part for the game. There's different levels of the skills. So like level 1, he can, if he gets his vine ability, he'll be able to hold someone for 1 turn. But if you get a better one, you can hold them down for 2 to 3 turns. The only downside that and the whole reason why I haven't really been playing it is because of the fact that while using them is fun, the while using him is fun, going through the tutorial and stuff, or no tutorial, going through the story and things is kind of like meh. So like then you do random dungeons and it's not really fun unless you're like playing with friends. When you play with friends, you can like make your own characters and play them however you want. Then it's more fun. Head back. Oop, that needs to. Is going under the hill. Over that. The only unfortunate thing with this channel is that you run through like most of the same songs all the time. But it's video game music, so I can kind of get away with it because video games. One thing I like to do is to do voice acting every once in a while. And that entire character that I was talking about earlier, the pop-up dungeon one, you can play him whenever you just have to look up Tricky Cat. Ads. Is that you can look him up and play him, and he's 100% voice act. All the lines are done by me, and nothing is missing. I'm trying to remember how many lines I give for. And no, I'm not pausing for ads this time because the longer I have to wait, the longer this get done. And the longer this takes to get done. The longer this takes to get done, the longer it takes for you guys to see the ending. But I guarantee you won't see the finished product of this for a little while. Oh yeah, the other thing, I'm waiting for like Walkabout to come out with their newest product again. Because they're gonna do Tokyo. Oh, it's gonna be Tokyo. So glad for Tokyo. I'm gonna try and like be the best at Tokyo because Tokyo will be my map. Welcome back, chat. For those who are stuck with ads. Not everyone's stuck with ads, but those of you were. Welcome back. wrapped around here. Those are still going to be my hard, especially when I want to do them. Can't like follow the model that that's what makes it different, unique. Or if I go silent for a little bit, I'm just like going into focus mode. It happens a lot whenever I start drawing and like I want, and I just start quieting up. Try to keep everything doesn't look right. I try to keep noise to minimum. Doesn't make sense. I put it. I try to always be talking because dead air is bad. There we go. I think what it is that this foot doesn't look like it's hitting the ground, while this one doesn't looks more like it's hitting. Meh! Box again! If I had known it was coming, I probably would have been able to escape. I'm not trying to be that silent. I'm sorry. Yes, exactly. I cannot. Though, to be fair, the box, if I had seen it coming, I could probably get out of it, but I didn't see it in time, so it caught me. There we go, that looks... Alright, so now I have a nice, I mean not perfect, but a nice start. my crop layer. I'll worry about crop, but crop is going to be. Oh. That'll be the crop. Ta-da! Not yet, though. And considering that the lines don't look right as they are, I'm going to do lining. Wasn't planning on it, but I wasn't planning on doing the lines, but I see it and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I need the lines. Yeah. Way nice. Oh. I think that should be 30. A little thicker. Hmm. Better. And remember if I did ear flow. Go. Oh, that looks so good. Can't dodge a box, can't dodge a cat, can't dodge a knife. Man, the internet and the delay sucks. Wait, are you gonna do that? Are you gonna try
Water
and,
and water and water, water, water and water
I was
and
about to
water,
say, are you
water,
gonna try and
water,
like do
water.
a make me dodge thing as soon as you did that? You've
Drink
been
up,
doing that
Tricky.
other thing. I will, I will. Oh boy. For the hydrate scan, thank you. I was about to say, are you doing a head pat like I'm gonna head pat and then do one of the things to make you dodge? Are you doing that pattern on purpose? Seems like it. Yeah, okay, yep, I see your pattern now. Yeah, I pick up on patterns very, very. Ah, yes. When the first of all gift that you found is one being evil. Oh yeah, I was gonna like show you the spore where it came. Never did that. Oh well. Do it another time. Yes, no Kentucky Fried Volley. No. I know a volley can be evil. They can get corrupted. There is a canonical thing where they actually uncover basically what the Mass Effect? No, not Mass Effect. Dead Space. They find basically a Dead Space obelisk that essentially corrupts everything. And you never know if it was all an illusion, all in your head, or if it actually happened. Nope. Even their electronic systems were corrupted by that. Yeah, even their electronic systems were corrupted by it. That's how powerful it was. Yeah. What? I'm telling the truth. Hard to dodge and you're not looking for it. But no, that is actually canonical what happens because Parker Boy made the adventure where you actually find it out. A lot of cool stuff in the adventure back then. Like how to get doors to open as you walk near them. I tried doing it in my entire. Yeah, I tried doing it in my adventure loaded. Okay, okay, Duck Dodgers. Did he say it when he was Duck Dodgers, or did he only say it when he was like the Robin Hood equivalent? N64, how's it going? I'm just doing drawing today because I want to like put together everything I have learned in the past couple weeks and try and like make the best possible drawing ever. I mean, it won't be, but I at least can try. Other other than my redeems hit me in the head, which this game has been very enamored by, or the fact that I got my oh my god, I was about to say, or the fact that I've got my PS bot, my little tricky cat in the corner, actually reacting to. Like he'll, if you, not to everything yet. I haven't figured everything out. Like I haven't figured out how to do the alert command and make him go, oh yes. Or to do and he doesn't react to everything. Like I just thought of at the start of the stream, like, oh, I can make him say I hate ads when ads start because he has to like wear all the merchant stuff. Nah, don't scare him, Scan. I thought you were a Navali, not a warlock. I'm not saying that Navalis can't be warlocks, but I mean, you said you were a Navali. Chances are you're not a warlock. And now here comes either the box or an email. Or none. I think I don't realize the pattern. Come on. That's a really tough line to draw, okay? Because not only am I trying to like get the fluff look with some like dingy edges, I'm trying to like round the corner as well. That's the best I can do. Hey. Oh, I didn't do. Too much. Oh yeah. Oh, up. Nice. It's turning out really good. At least I feel it is. Wait, didn't you just do an ad earlier? I must be getting combobulated. Losing track of time. Eh. Makes me want to listen to this song in particular that it keeps coming out, the Paldea one. It makes me want to listen to the Donkey Kong soundtrack by David Wise, the original one. Ba-bum, ba-bum, bum. Black layer, iris pupil. So there. Now we got most of that done. Brush, doing pens. There we go. Look at that nice little face. I know it's probably like if you've seen like my other ones, it's like how do you keep drawing the same thing? Like I've been drawing other things, not showable on stream, and I'm the easiest one to show on stream without it being, you know, against TOS. Nope. Oh, we'll do. Yeah. Well, I got the right angle, but oh. Oh. Line done. Doing detail with the hand, I'm gonna. Yeah, it was coming in. Oh boy. Ugh. Hey, roller. This. Wish I could be disabled forever instead of having to do the fucking ads to disable them. There we go. Not perfect, but welcome back, chat. For those who were stuck with ads, still getting the lining done. I'm probably only gonna get to the lining and then some of the color before we even get, or before I even like get to the point of like actually like doing detail and stuff. I want someone to see this and be like, "Oh my fucking god, make." That's the goal. But that also means like I'm gonna get the lining done and then spend 2 hours working on. Like unless I hop into VR chat, I'm not even like going to stop this. Although I do have to eat. That is a. Like I said earlier, Nell will bond me for it, which he did. just are supposed to be the leaf line. No, if I made like, I need to make a bakery themed. Like this is like the little onigiri bun. The tube is pretzel or something. I'd have to like make the avatar fat, and I don't like that. Only because it isn't me then. Hilda. Oh, so I wish I had more topics to talk about. The only topics that are floating around are political ones. That's not worth it. I've had my share of people not understanding that. I've had my share of people not understanding that. I understand the point that they're making, even if I don't agree with it. And people just, you know, dogpiling any. I've had my share of that. I don't want to deal with that. Yeah, I was with the Pirate Software drama, where it's like I understood where he was coming from, even if I didn't agree with it. Long story short, with that, Stop Killing Games, he completely lambasted it, and I was like, I understand where he's coming from, because corporations and these companies are going to try and do whatever they can in order to like screw over the initiative. I mean, like, oh, we're just going to, you know, make everything licensed, and we can take it away after 1 year and then resell it to you, all that sort of stuff. But like, I don't agree with the way, like, we'll come up with things that will prevent it. But like, I saw where he was coming from with that, but I still didn't agree that we shouldn't be doing an initiative like. And people were dogpiling, where it was like. People were dogpiling. Instead, it was like, no, you're wrong. I'm like, no, I'm not like agreeing with them at all. And so I was like, yeah, I've had my fair share of like dealing with drama and like understanding and debating properly. Yeah. Really? Now you got cherry pie all over my. What do you gotta say for yourself? Now what do you have to say for yourself? Oh my. Yeah, if I were like watching chat like a hawk, maybe I would have known to like some this where that even started, but like I'm trying to draw. How am I supposed to know? Oh, good thing. I don't know where the best point to put. Head out to join us. Good. Good. I never liked dodgeball to begin with. Even as a kid, never liked it. Why it always like pisses me off is like, oh, you should love sports. You're a man. Like, what does gender have to do with sport? Yes, but like, gender has nothing to do with sports, and I just don't like sports. Very annoying. Oh, in detail. Yes and no, depended on the day. But I never really liked it to begin with. Because all it was standing in one place and hoping, just waiting for people to throw a ball at you. That's all it was. It was boring. Not much running. Yeah, exactly. So I grew up in an area where if you didn't like sports, you were shunned. Hey Raj, how's it going? Yeah, I grew up in an area where if you didn't like sports, you were outcasted. Especially if you didn't like football. Oh, you don't like football, and you live near a stadium? Ah, then you're horrible. Mm-hmm. Yep, grew up in that kind of area. That too. It is very easy to call them Raj. Yeah, Raj, I got my Tricky Cat, my TTS to react to more of my redeems. I don't have them all done. I just do. I have a few where it's like you do the redeem and he just does a little quip, which is simple but effective. It makes people realize, oh, he talks. Okay, that's basically the whole point of it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I could have done it sooner, but I didn't think of it until like an hour before stream. So I was messing with the TTS to try and get him to say something properly. Instead of going like for example, you said, "That's awesome, congrats." Really? I almost escaped the box, but not quite. Hey, they go between like Undertale, Legend of Zelda, Pokemon, lots of Pokemon because lo-fi is easy for them. Whatever it is. No, like if I were to say do the phrase "That's awesome," congrats. Those I would have to try and like tweak the punctuation in order to make it go, "That's awesome, congrats." Sometimes it would go, "That's awesome, congrats." Like, okay. Like I put a dash in between I and like, and it went I like. I'm like, okay. Easy to break this TTS. Yeah, they love. This channel loves Pokemon music, and I have it in the background because normally I would listen to a podcast or a video or something in the background, and I can't do that because of copyright. This is the next best thing. Video game music, but lo-fi. Yeah, you should see what I'm doing right here. Trying to do like a little pinup kind of thing. My mic is? Oh, yeah, because how should I put it? I used to not have echoes, and now I do. So I have my OBS. I have my OBS try and stop it. So it like picks it up and it doesn't know whether to open or close the mic. And then other times, Pokedigi Ranch Palma. And other times it will like close it immediately. So it's, yeah, I just have multiple programs fighting whether to keep the mic open or not. So that's why it does that. And the echo is why. I used to have a whole bunch of backing foam on the wall, so it wouldn't echo as much. Now I don't have that. I couldn't take it with me, fortunately. I was able to take one, yeah, essentially. I was able to take one, cut it up, and throw it in my computer so that none of the parts bounced. That's all I could have done. Which is unfortunate, but I blame Snow. Watch, he just pops in randomly. It's like, no, you. I know that's not how he says it, but still. He puts chemicals. He loves that meme song. He really does love it. Yeah, I had the foam. I had the protective layer. I don't anymore. And Nightlight never really set the room up for streaming because originally where I'm at used to be his bed. So, yeah. Well, I'm sure he knows. Yeah, the Alex Foreman. Yeah, I'm sure he knows, but right now he's taking a call. So. And yes, hi, Lax. I got my tricky cat the little tricky cat in the corner, that corner, to react to some of the redeems. Not all of them. I just thought about doing that like an hour before stream, so I got a few of them in there. I've been in it. Any idea I've been coming up with, like, ooh, you should react to that one, has been popping up. I've been writing them down whenever they pop into my head. Like, ooh, he should react to that one. Because now he reacts whenever you do boop, whenever I have hydrate, I have If you become VIP, I also have it where he does it for subscriptions, follows, and bits. I also have it for tips. Lots of stuff. Again, I only really got a few redeems in before I started. Before that, I was trying to get my before that, I was trying to get my Yu-Gi-Oh deck to work. It kind of works, but it's not really there. Oh, I'm sure I will. Yeah. I mean, I came up with a couple of them. Like, whenever the ads start, Tricky Cat is just gonna go, "Oh, not this again," or "Oh, I hate ads," or something simple where it's like, because I'm swapping them out to the ads screen because he's showing off merch and stuff. He'll react to that. Whenever you use derp, he'll like say something like wasting coins or something, wasting perfectly good coins. I wonder if I can do the name trick. Desktop stretch. He'll I have it planned just like, oh, it's good to stand up and stretch, you know, because it's good for you. Instead of sitting all day. Lurk. If I can figure out how to do that one, like when you use the lurk command, he will. If I can figure out how to do that one, he'll react and be like, "Bring me some snacks," because you know he's cute. He wants snacks. Give him snacks. Again, simple thing. Snacks are mandatory, yes. Oh yeah, stream loots. I need to like update that. Nobody really uses it. Is stream loots even really relevant anymore? Regardless though, like, yeah, he's a snack bean. He's got a lot of little personality quirks that just basically amount to goofy, silly mascot, but a little mischievous, but still loyal. That kind of personality. Ooh. Now that I was like, ooh, I could do ChatGPT for like 2 weeks and see if that works. Hey, be a tricky cat and blah 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 blah. You know, I don't know. Zombie head go crunch. Yes, zombie heads do go crunch. That's to always do their head too. I read that and it was like the first thought in my head is that stupid kid zombie movie called Cooties, which is so. It was so fucking stupid, but it was a bad. It was enjoyable bad. Grilled a volley? I mean, I wouldn't mind a chicken bacon ranch pizza. Man, that actually comes up really fast. Wasted another pie. I wish I could switch it to a cream pie and switch the noise for the bonk being the donk. But I don't think I can. I actually do not like pizza. I know that's controversial, but like, when it comes to price, this is fine. But when it comes to like something like really nice, I'll go with a casserole over a pizza anytime. Oh, that's what I can eat. Yeah, I'll go for a casserole over anything, or over a pizza. I mean. Oh yeah, lasagna, definitely. I know that's stereotypical when it comes to like cats, and then you go to like Garfield and whatnot, but like, yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't have it every time. Every once in a while is good. Every once in a while is good, but yeah, definitely lasagna. I'll do lasagna, I'll do spaghetti, I'll do a lot of Italian dishes. Chicken pot pie is good when you do it homemade as well. There's again, a lot of stuff works. It's just that it's like, if I were to choose something between pizza and something else, I will choose something else every time. Because it's nicer. Because like I said, like, when it comes to pizza, 90% of the pizza places, make it cardboard. No, that's not good. And again, I'm just doing the lines on here because it's going to be a lot easier than trying to do it in color. It's too small to be seen. So it's just getting a very tiny line. Oh, Roomba would be good. Yeah. I am more partial to like your classic dishes, where if you can like your classic dishes and your easy dishes, like if you do a steak really well, I'll do steak. or again, a lot of Italian dishes are usually pretty good. Mac and cheese is fine. Okay, there is a restaurant. I don't know if it's around here. I've never checked. But there is a restaurant called Max. M-A-C. Apostrophe S. All they do is mac and cheese. It is really good. Like, it is incredibly good. You can do any kind of mac and cheese. You can do original mac and cheese. You can do mac and cheese with mushrooms and spinach and onions. You can do mac and cheese with a bunch of vegetables. You can do mac and cheese with, yeah. You can do mac and cheese with hot dogs and hot sauce. You can do mac and cheese with pulled pork. You can do mac and cheese with chicken bacon ranch. It is, you can imagine it, and it's pretty much there. Although, or you can do Philly cheesesteak. Really good. Oh yeah. Yep. It's pulled pork barbecue. I couldn't do it, but because I knew I would feel sick afterward. It's pork. But otherwise, like, yeah, I would have it. Yeah. I mean, again, I can eat pork to a point. Like, 2 bacon strips, that's pretty much my limit. After that, I start feeling sick. And I mean, like, can I do an expression that kind of simulates it? Or I don't think so. Kind of like this, and maybe ponder? No. Oh, it's sad. No. I mean, this kind of works. Do a little bit of smile. No. Fun. I guess. I can't do it. But yeah, I would feel sick and start falling asleep, tired. I was like, and just kind of like conk out. Ham does it. I didn't really attribute it. I didn't really attribute it to that before because it's like, oh man, why do I always feel like tired and sick after pork? And only pork. And I didn't really attribute it to it until I had a sausage bowl, which was just all sausage and a little bit of like noodles and veggies. So it was mostly just sausage. And I had that, and I just like curled up and went to a bed like curled up like I was sick. And that's how I put it to 1-to-1. It's like, man, I felt like this. I had this feeling when I was like having ham. I had this feeling when I was eating pork steak. I had this feeling whenever, you know, so on and so forth. Ads. We'll wait for ads. Well, you guys. I won't like do much talking, but I'm gonna try and get through this as fast as possible. But otherwise, I'll wait for ads as best as possible. Oh yeah, tryptophan, amino acid. Oh yeah, I know about that because that used to be like the whole turkey tryptophan thing that people would say, and it's like all food has tryptophan, essentially. It's supposed to calm you. Yeah. But it's only pork that gets that sleepy, sick feeling. The theory right now is just for like picking it up because of cats. But the cat allergy was based on I sneezed when fur got in my nose. I don't know about you, but if I put my own hair into my nose, I would sneeze too, especially if it tickled everything in it. Welcome back, chat, for those who were stuck with that. But I will say that my eyes did used to water back then, so yeah, there is some truth to it. Oh, the like having the cat allergy and going to pork. Yeah, a lot of people have diagnosed that way. Well, I shouldn't say diagnosed. I should say like self-diagnosed because it isn't me diagnosing it. Yeah. Yep, and it's worse the more it is, which is why it's like 2 slices of bacon is about all I can do. After that, it's too much. And the funny thing is that, yep, that's about it. And the funny thing is that I never really I never noticed it, and I never really had it that bad. And it came to a point where it's like, it got really obvious that that was happening. yeah. I mean, every once in a while I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll have this dish even though it has sausage in it, and it's like, you know, every once in a while I don't like gobble down and like 2 pounds of sausage and it's like, yeah, I'll be fine, you know. It sucks because I would like grab a pork steak and make something for like something simple.
Of course.
Yeah, I used to do pork steak because that was like a cheap, easy to make steak that I could do. Tasted good if you did the right, if you used like the right seasoning. But then I just like put two and two together. I'm like, oh, why do I always feel like sleepy and nauseous? Huh? And then, well, then self-diagnosis of like something ain't right. Yes. Alright. Yeah, that is true. You can be sleepy in general, but I just like put two and two together and like, huh. So Nyla tries to avoid pork meals, which sucks because pork is cheap. Which sucks because pork is cheap, but and everyone keeps on like sexy avatar a little bit. Everyone keeps on taking it as like, oh, you hate pork. No, it's not that I don't. It's not that I hate pork. It's that I know that if I have like a pork meal, I'm going to start feeling sick and sleepy afterward. Which, you know, that's not on me or anything. Just what happens. So I'd rather avoid it so that that doesn't happen than do it and then have it happen. He's been doing a call for a very long time. Like, when did the last pop in? Not too long ago, right? And he was on a call back then. Yeah, it's been almost 20 minutes. Crazy. I mean, obviously, it must be super important if it's taking that long, but. Oops. But still. Oh, I think I know what call it is now that I think about it for a little bit. He didn't really get a chance to do it during the subathon, so that's why he's doing it. Alright, almost got the lines done. And then I can start doing colors. See, this is what I mean where it's like, if I really want to like take the time, like it's 3 hours, and that's not including like the hour or so that I was doing the sketching beforehand, before I started. So yeah, it takes a bit when it's like, you want something looking really nice. I mean, just the top alone, if I were to crop it from if I were to just crop it from here. Like, look at how nice that looks. That looks so good. Meant to be a low angle shot too, so you see more of the butt. So no, we'll keep it to the 3. Not that there is 3, there's one behind it, but you can't see it anyway. No, don't you say that, especially now on Nylet. And it isn't sleep, it's for. Hold on. It isn't sleeping for the week. Hold on. There.
Sleep is for the weak, you know. All 7 days.
Yes. Ah! Alright, so now we got basically the basis of the thing. So, let's actually get some colors in, shall we? That anymore? Tuck this in. I want to say that like this is the best that I've done so far, and I'm only gonna get better. now we're gonna get some colors. We're gonna do our flats. I had the perfect flats one that work. A practice. And it's not safe for work, so I don't have to hide it. So yeah, here's the shade practice that we did the other week. Or I say I did the other week. It's gonna look a lot nicer now that I've got this all done. So extra stuff. Flats. Oh. Yeah, it looks awesome. It turned out awesome. I still don't know why I put the flats in the hair pile. I did. So, I did the lines after, where's the... I did the lines after it so you can see they kind of match these more than it matches the line work. Now, you know, I have to be super careful about it, but I'm gonna be at least a little careful. And I know you're gonna go like, oh, why don't you just use the paint bucket tool? Well, I would, but I don't want to use the paint bucket tool because if I use the paint bucket tool, then I'm not gonna be able to, well, I mean, then I'm gonna miss some spots. I want to do it manually, because by doing it manually, paint bucket. Yeah, I got most of it, but not only do, because only that, but you know what? I'll just do paint bucket anyway. Like here's a white that isn't meant to be. More. Doesn't get the nuance. Welcome back. No? I didn't even hear you at all. Hell, if I didn't know any better, you could have went to the store, you know? That's how quiet you were. Laughs was looking for it, and everyone was like, well, he'll be back. When? Are you out of out of my tokens or coins, and that's why you're only doing headbats? Wouldn't surprise me. But then again, you've usually been doing headbat and then something. Yeah. Go. Fur base. I did not do her fur. Oh, but I did this, so. Which got cropped. Fuck. Ah. Hold on. I have to hide my screen for only because the only way I can get those colors is to the only way to get the colors is to go to the not safe for work one. I can't show that on stream. So, sorry! That's okay, you're not gonna see it, nothing's gonna be bad. Line work. The bright side. Burn. Overlays. Supplies. I don't really need to worry about. That's her. Okay. So I gotta grab all the colors again. Which, yeah, I can't show that on. Sorry. Sorry. Nothing too bad. It's just that it's like. It's nothing horrible. It's just. Can't show it. Add the hat, but I need the brown. Need the bulb color. I need the tail color. The tail in it? No, it does not. Let's... Everything else is on that one. Those are just the only colors that were not in that were not shown up on the other one. Okay. Yeah. Think so. That's the same color as the nose, right? And the eyebrows should be the same color as. So that should be everything missing. Okay. Alright, we can close that. And I can show you my screen. Okay, and we can show you my screen again. I had some colors that I couldn't grab. Actually, there was only one color that I could grab, but I needed the blaster color, the bulb color, and the tail color, which wasn't on the other drawing. Can't really have that, yeah. Long story short, I don't mind doing Not Safe for Work, but I can't show it on Twitch. That was the problem. Anyway, right then. And then we can. Oops. Make it hair neck or the shirt neck? Or the accessories next. I think clothing should be above. Do this one as hair and face. You, however, should not be. There's no fur here. Hair and face. You should not be golden yellow. You should be brown with second. Go. There. Back out a bit. You need to be the color of stripe. Chocolate. At the nose. Yeah. I should have known. But man, I had like a hundredth of a second to do that. Like 100 milliseconds. Like I saw it pop up in the corner of my vision. Like, you see something coming, and then too late. I'll just see if I decide to put the whites underneath it. Just died again. No. Oh, yep. Ads. Damn it. Not like I can do much with ads, but. Alright. Oh, I missed a line. Holy shit, I missed a line. Hold on. Fur. And I missed a line. This line. There we go. Missed a line. Welcome back, chat. For those who are stuck with ads. There we go. Here. We'll do the green. You see it's black, but it's not quite. Maybe. I have a good eye for that. Let's do. Alright, so let's do the shirt. Yeah, clothing first. Go. 1, 2. Go. Now I need a different. Denim. There we go. In the inside of go. Brush across this.
Water and water and water, water, water and water
Yeah, I
and
told you I
water,
missed the
water,
notes
water
sometimes.
and water.
Yes, indeed.
Drink up, Tricky.
I will. Thank you for the hydrates, Ian. Thank you, thank you. There we go. Yeah. Gold is gonna be in color gold. My blueberry theme makes everything blue. Ellie. Oh my. Yeah. Ellie. Oh jeez. Now you're doing it too. Ah. One of these times I'm like, you're gonna do it and I'm just gonna miss. I'm already shipped over here. It's being a goof. Being a doodle goof.
Get booped, nerd.
I'll boop you, Cricket Cat. All the emotes all off. Ah! What did I do? Other than being. Such a goof. And aren't I cute as fuck? Me? Oh. I even noticed that the music went off a little bit. That's more the channel or anything, but I didn't even notice it. Oh jeez. Alright. There we go. Yeah, now you can see that the chain is there, but it's so tiny that you're not even gonna notice it when you get it to the wall. What are you done with the clothing? I want to get. Oh, that'll work. Will indeed work. Like I said, you're probably not gonna see the end of this, but that's not really a bad thing. It's just that it's like I have a ways to go. Alright, there we go. That looks nice. There's one thing I'm missing, and that's the lighter fur color. But otherwise, like, yeah, there you go. There's basically my avatar, essentially. Drawn out. Instead of, you know, in 3D. 3D can only do so much. Yeah. But yeah, now I'm gonna like be doing shading. I'm gonna be doing shading. I'm gonna be doing shading. I'm gonna be doing more detail. I essentially just did the flats, and now that's what I'm not gonna be done with this by the end of this, and I already knew that beforehand. We spent 4 hours and we just got to the colors. And I gotta spend another 4, 6, 8, maybe even 20 hours just getting all the detail in. Meantime, lighter fur color. Not that hard to grab. Actually get it up here. Not gonna see much of it because the... Hi Cross, how's it going? You're not gonna see much of the lighter fur because you go behind. Yes. Minute. Have you ever thought that I would work good as a panther? I literally turned up the yellow coloring and it's like panther. Works. I should have seen that coming. I didn't. And headbands. Get nose up the... And so basically I need to do up the nose, back down. There, but the... just like just... Thank you for coins. Oh, I went up. That's okay. Okay. Up around the muzzle, down the chin, up the chin. What? Oh? Oh, not bad. Oh, for a little bit, yeah. I wonder what my student loans would come to. hey, here's $500 from your defunct. Oh, what was that for? Defunct, $500 from your defunct student loans because of the fact that this school was actually fake. And then it's like, okay, here's $5. Wait, the fuck? Like at first it was like, oh cool, I'm getting money for a school that I never actually went to, according to everyone else. The fake school. And now it's like, nah, here's $2. Oh my god. Yeah, I would never touch that. Ever. I would never touch that. You think I'm touching that, you're just... Wouldn't doubt that it tastes. It's like... Look at all these gray lines that the paint bucket made. It took a while. There. On the fur, and boom. Now you got a little bit of the shirt. Oh no. Keep that in a, I want to say a cool place to keep it as fresh as long as possible, but otherwise, yeah. Yeah, otherwise, like, that thing's gonna go stale if you don't use it up right away. The fridge, or if it's, I would assume it's vacuum sealed, but still. Hey, Clyde! Truck going back to the house. Yeah. Here's our basic drawing so far. Now we gotta do all of the stuff that I did on this one. So when I did this one, then definitely put it in a fridge to keep it fresh as long as possible. Well, it's somewhat sealed. So can I. Yeah, it's at least then to keep it fresh until you use it. Then what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to follow what I did before. We're going to go one at a time. We did my dark layer. Okay. I mean, obviously I used my brush, but I'm like trying to think of like how I did this. Oh, this is like the ambient occlusion. Okay, yeah. This is the ambient occlusion layer. Got it. So, like, no matter what, it's gonna be dark in that spot. Ambient occlusion. Because the light can't go around it.
Water and water and water, water and water
Yes,
and water
I will
and water.
indeed hydrate and
Drink up, Tricky.
Thank you for the hydrate, Yam. Thank you. Yes, Tricky Cat now to speak. He reacts to a few of the redeems. I'm still thinking of what to react to for other redeems. Yeah. Yeah, it is amazing. I found it and I was like, I'm gonna alter it, and then yeah, get your butt back here. I didn't mean to draw on the lighter for. Anyway, you got your butt back here. Got thumb side and up here. You got the head facing backwards. It's an up shot, so everything closer is bigger and everything farther away is smaller. So, yeah. Stretch. Tricky Cat will respond to that one. I only like figured out like, hey, maybe I should have Tricky Cat respond to redeems. People will use them more. And I only thought of that like after I did it. So Thundery. Alrighty, Raj, stay safe. Yeah, I'd only thought about making Tricky Cat react to redeems like an hour before stream. Oh yeah, some New Horizon. Ugh. Ugh. Nope. This one's New Horizon, which is from Animal Crossing. But it's a good series though. Good chill series, I should say. And do that no. Oh yeah, I was gonna before I sat down. No. Yeah. New Horizons. I mean, they use kind of the same song on all of them, but when it's not has like the ukulele and stuff, it's New Horizon. Like New Leaf has the same one. Me neither. I don't have a reason to. Like, what am I gonna do on New Horizons that I haven't already done? You know, one event that they added. Eh. And that's kind of been the Horizons. Yeah, I would too. I actually like set it so that my New Leaf town actually I set it to where my New Leaf town doesn't have has the Wii protocol so that they actually work on it. Union Cave. So it's basically all the caves in Pokemon. Like Mystery Cave and rock tunnel and all them. The chain? Yes and no. I just basically used one of my pencils and just made it, somewhat there. Just so that you can see it, but you can't you can see it, but once you zoom out, which this picture is gonna be zoomed out a bit, you won't be able to notice that it's just scratched, essentially. Tricks to the eye.